plug in our iPad while we're here. There we go. Now we are at 36 watts. So you can see there, we're putting out 34 watts now, 35, and that's with both of these devices plugged in. And if I turn on my light, I get another watt or two. Today, a video I'm truly excited for. The folks over at Techoss sent me a 300 watt portable power station. This thing has 80,000 milliamp hours. Think of that as like 16 iPhone 13s. This thing is truly amazing from what I can tell spec-wise. I can't wait to get it out of the box and try it out and show you guys some close-up features of this, as well as test out some charging on it. So again, special thanks to Techoss for sending this to me. Please click that like button for me, click subscribe, indulge in your life at Indulge Clothing for the merch. And now let's unbox and look at the Techoss P3. I don't know if this, this doesn't really have a, oh yeah, item number P300W. So the Techoss P300W. Gonna need more space. So another item that's a little too small for my desk. Let me try the other phone. We have a little more room with this camera lens. So this is it, the Techoss Portable Power Station, 300 watts, 80,000 milliamp hours. Never even said that number before. The actual model number is the P300W. That is what's on the side. Battery capacity, charger output, etc, 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 color, heights, all of that. The back has a nice picture showing you what you could use this for. I'm guessing that's for like a medical emergency, for like oxygen or something. You could, if you were out of power, you might plug in for that. This side, PD60W, two-way fast charging. Charges 4 times faster and charge 60 watt fast notebook, game book, game console, phone charging. Supports solar panels, 5 outputs, LED lighting, very nice. So let's do it. Let's get into this thing. No tape or anything. Very nice. Very nice packaging. Alright, so to start out, we have some stuff here right on top. This looks like a strap for carrying the item. A regular power cable. This would probably be for charging this. Wow, braided USB-C type cables. Very nice, or cable. Very nice. And this is the actual power brick. So this spot probably plugs into the item to charge it, and this is what you'd need to charge this up, along with this, of course. So remove this very nice foam. Got a whole little instruction guide here. And there it is. Slide it out this way. And that's it for the box, nothing else in there. I love that it's packaged in this nice foam. Very nice and thick. And this is the actual item. Wow. So there we are. Techoss logo on the front. We've got some nice rubber feet here on the bottom. So sits down nicely. These are like in there. Those aren't going anywhere. That's of course where these little guys clip onto. The one there and then the other one over here. Nice. Our charger. Take a look at some of the ports. Over on this side is the input. So as I mentioned, this would plug into there, this would plug into here, and then this would plug into the wall to charge up this item. Now there is just a regular, it even has a ground. So 110 volt outlet here. Looks like a fan, and that must be a charging indicator light. Nothing on the top, just a full handle there. Have a little LED indicator there. And look at that, we got a cigarette lighter. I don't know what those are. 12V, 3A. Have no idea what those two are. This is the flashlight. So if I hit that button, oh, it's flashing. I think the battery's very low. Yeah. And then this is, so you can use one at a time. Okay, so whenever I need to use this, I'd hit this button, plug in the item, it'd work. Same for over here. If I need this, hit that button. These will work. If I need the flashlight, that button. If I need the USB-C type or the regular 5 volt 2.4 amp USB-A type port, hit that button. But as you can see, we have no battery. So the first thing we got to do is get this thing plugged up. I'm super excited about it. Without further ado, let's take this item, get it charging, and then we're gonna try out all this and see what it does. All right, so from the power brick up is probably about a 3-foot cable, I'd say. And then from the power brick up to the end of the charging port, probably another 3 feet. So I'd guesstimate a 6 to 7 foot charging cable. The charging port is on this side, and so I'll take this, plug it into here. Then we have a flashing red light. So the Techoss battery pack is charging up. It was at nothing, so we're going to let this thing charge. And for those curious, the very nice Techoss USB-C cable here is about, so it goes over my head about a foot. So I would say this braided cable is about 7 feet tall, give or take. Very nice USB-C cable from Techoss included. I felt this was the best way to really show off this power bank. So I plugged this up at about 2:30 p.m. and I would say by 8:30 p.m. it was completely fully charged, all 80,000 milliamp hours. Now again, to put that into perspective, that is equivalent to 16 iPhone 13 Pro Max batteries. 16 of them crammed into this. So this thing weighs about 8 pounds. You know, you have a handle here, and they even include a nice heavy-duty strap. Definitely not that bad. Now, this thing can charge up to 6 devices at the exact same time. This is the regular power port. You know, any 2-prong or even 3-prong item could plug right into here, and then you just press your button, you get your light, and this outlet is powered. Nothing's plugged into it. That's why it's like, wait a second, what's going on? Alright, we'll turn that off. Now, on the other side, we got a lot more options. So, a 12V/3A, I have no earthly idea what that is. Some of the photos look like this, and they show, as you can see, like a kitchen type appliance plugged into this port. I don't have anything like that. Maybe that's for another country. I'm not certain, but those, I don't know. You do have a standard cigarette lighter, so if you had something in your car to charge your phone and you plugged it into the cigarette lighter to use it, you'd be able to do it. Again, you just hit your power button and it turns on the port. Then last but not least, a regular USB-A 2.4 amp outlet, and then a 60-watt USB-C type outlet. And the other cool little feature is, look, it's got a flashlight. That's actually, dang, that's pretty bright. You can kind of see it there, but this is actually forming a beam in the corner of my room, and it's pretty good, I think. As you can see, there's my beam from the flashlight, and that's with all these lights on, so that's pretty good. It's putting out 1 watt. That's what it tells me. I can't really show you that, but yeah. Oh yeah, there's different modes. So this is a SOS mode. You'd be able to put this out if you were in trouble. Let's try to plug some stuff into this thing. I mean, I can definitely use the flashlight. So put the flashlight on. And my cell phone's only at 40%, so might as well plug that in. Put the phone up. Right now we're still putting out 1 watt. And oh yeah. Boom. Charging rapidly on the Pixel 6 Pro, and now we're putting out 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 22, 22 watts. Try to show you that closer in a moment. You see that? 23 watts being put out. Turn that off. Now it's down to 21. But with this, alright, let's plug in our iPad while we're here. There we go. Now we are at 36 watts. So you can see there, we're putting out 34 watts now, 35, and that's with both of these devices plugged in. And then if I turn on my light, I get another watt or 2. What else can we plug into this? I gotta have something else. So a storm's happening, and we absolutely need our Google Assistant. We can come over here to this side, plug in, and hit our button. And now our Google Home device is being powered off of our Techoss, and we're still only at 38 watts, 39 watts. That's with this turned off. So with this on, brings us up to 41, 42. There we go, we got 3 devices on it right now. If I had something to put in the cigarette lighter, I totally would for you. Alright, well, 40 watts out with my Pixel 6 Pro charging, my iPad charging, and this device being completely powered. Definitely something that I'll keep close by and fully charged. There's some type of storm, because this could run multiple LED lights on a drop cord or something like that for hours upon hours. You could plug in your devices and get charged, and with 80,000 milliamp hours, you're not going to have an issue in terms of battery length. It should last you a while. And that should do it for the Techoss 300 watt P300W Power Station. Like I said, 80,000 milliamp hours, 16 iPhone 13 Pro Max batteries inside of this thing. You just saw it power my Google Home and charge 2 devices at once. I hate that I don't know this 12V3A. Sorry about that. And if I'd had something to put in the cigarette lighter, I would have. From what I can tell, this would be the ideal situation for a long power outage, or for if you're going on a camping trip and you want to have some power. 80,000 milliamp hours should last a while. It charges up in about 6 hours, and I think you could keep this in the woods for a couple days and still have plenty of power. So of course, I'm going to leave one of these linked down below in the description if you'd like to grab a Techoss 300 watt P300W power station for yourself. And I think that will do it for this video. Hit that like button for me, click subscribe, indulge in your life at Indulge Clothing for the merch, and we'll see you in the next one. Deuces.